Hey, here's Joe and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, where we are exploring the giant memories. I gave you a sneak peek of the memory of Vamar in the last episode, and we're going straight in again. Not having to speak to Drummond again, because we already spoke to him. And as the message will suggest us once more, we are on a timer in here. One cannot reside within memory for long. So straightforward was that giant. There was another door here. Smooth and silky stones, 5 of them. The giants don't like fire, apparently. But our souls staying back. And at the end of this awaits us a fire seed. Oh, okay. I just knew there was an item, but it was a fire seed. Interesting. These fuckers. How did I miss him? He got iframes, didn't he? Poison, yeah? What an asshole. Don't like poison, especially don't like whatever the second effect is there. It's not petrification, that one has an hexagonal pattern. Getting a large soul of name is Soldier. And we are able to have a sneak peek at the next location. There are guys that want to fight. In a second. Try ranged battle, it says. I want to kill the big guys. Okay, there are really big guys here. I think he can't come back here. I shouldn't use my big arrows. He sometimes has iframes on stuff that don't look right like a roll. So what's the big guy about? Okay, that's a bit slow for my taste. Let's try fireballing him. Okay, there's another giant over there. Will he be lured to that? Is there one up there? I don't remember. This is not easy. Aren't there ladders? Yeah. There are ladders over here. The Ashen Mist has already thinned? Are you fucking kidding me? that the halftime warning or the 1 minute warning? Ah, come on. And the alchemist fades. Our time has run out. Which make the fucking enemies respawn? It's like we died. Okay, we'll have to run past them. Trying to maybe corpse run a bit. To pick up all the items that we want to have from this memory, because apparently fighting those guys isn't worth. Unless over here they don't respawn. We'll see it in a second when that door gets destroyed. Oh, my fireballs didn't get reset. Yeah, of course, the enemies, they all come back, yeah? But my fucking... Just run past him. They won't be able to follow me through the door. So no reason to stay here. Let's try to run through. We've seen that there's nothing on that roof. That guy is guarding something. It's a giant warrior club. That's the thing he's wielding. Going inside this. There are dead giants all around. There's a ladder to climb. So I wanted to slowly and methodically do whatever I want here. There's an item over in that corner. The flamethrower guy is still preoccupied, sort of a great hero and bonfire aesthetics. All the guys over here are dead. Nothing down here. An item in this corner. Rouge water. Then going up here. Old Radiant Life Gem. Sort of great hero and torch. And examine this to get the soul of the giant and examine it again to go out. Good. We fully explored this memory and we don't need to interact with those guys anymore. We got a third soul of a giant here. Otherwise nothing too special, but the big club. I mean, I can show it to you, but can't even wield it probably. What? Giant warrior club. This is the wrong menu. This is still the wrong menu. This is the right menu. Can I even wield that thing? No, 60 strength. Thus requiring 90 strength to dual wield. So what we wanted to do now is go to the next tree, which is through here, up here, ignoring those guys, going past here, going around the next corner, and that's where the Pursuer boss fight arena was. And I think they don't follow me all the way through to the other side. They come into the boss fight arena, but they shouldn't come here. Bernard of Hugo is sitting here. So we need to clear the guys so that we can continue here. Getting another Royal Greatsword. I think I sold like 3 of them already. Since when does he sit here? And don't turn around like that, please.
Well, we meet again. What are you doing here? Who'd have thought we'd meet in a place like this? Fate just won't let us stay apart, will she? See, the old sword's caught your attention. Well, you've a good eye then. That has been in my family for generations. They say it is crafted with moonlight. And we all know what that means. It wards off evil, and I wouldn't trade her for all the riches in the world. It's said that no man has ever teased out the sword's true power, but in the right hands.
Because you have a fake.
I see you've taken a liking to the sword, but this is one sword. If you still insist, then you will have to pry it.
Yeah, we have to kill him for the sword. Which is, I think, not a good idea. Did they drop an item? No. Into the next memory it is. We'll have to jog this through also. I think this is also one that has a conversation within it, so we'll have to do it at least twice. When we even survive the memory of Oro. Don't you dare, be wary of friend. Okay. So nothing over here. 2 ways to go, lower and upper way. Let's go lower first. Wretch ahead. Here? Definitely not. Oh, this goes directly out where they're fighting. Let them fight. So go up. Nothing over here, something over here. Life? What life? Eh? I don't know what you mean. Sometimes you're weird. So if we would have come in from the other side, that might have been a problem. Because that one guy is sitting at that ballista. Oh, we still had the life gem running. I didn't even realize. Item has fading soul. Wow. Sadness. And we can take the Ferrous Lockstone. We have like 7 of them now. Goes into Nick's place with a chest. Be wary of trap. No problem. But 3 souls of a hero, that's 30k. Pointless, it says. Illusion head in there for treasure. Let's use it. We have lots of them. Fucking assholes. Yeah, the one warned me. How many do we have left? 5. I was looking anywhere but where my cursor was. Great. Nothing over there, nothing over here. This is where we go, where we can go out. God. Oh, this looks so much like the other place, but this isn't the other place. There's a place that I know where they're like these... Oh. The guy that shoot at me with that thing. Okay. He's over there. We can rush him. No problem. It's one of the Royal Soldier kinds of guy, Hollow Soldier kinds of guys that were hanging out with Drummond from like how their stuff is built up. So we could not go onto that roof from here. We see already the giant who's the last one. from these. Last one of these. I failed. Yeah, you can maybe drop that down, but it doesn't help you. We get a soul of brave warrior. We get a lot of archers over there. We have to climb that ladder to get to them. And from there we can drop to that item. From here we can drop to this roof. And get to the soul of the giant if we want to. Yeah, let's go to that place first. Getting the soul of the giant and going out. Now we have 4 souls of a giant. And we can go right back in. Ah, you can skip that. Which will only make the loading screen longer, I presume. Go back into the memory of Oro, where if we go the lower way, we should be able to reach a ladder going up to all those archers. Ladder's over there. Oh, fucking guy is guarding the ladder or what? Large show of proud knight. Oof, that was close. We just barely made it. Soul of proud knight. Drinking. Getting the last of these. There's another item on the lower floor. We'll reach that soon. Getting a wilted dusk herb. Dropping down to where that item is. And getting a soul of a great hero and a soul vessel. We came from the left. Let's look at the lower floor if there are any more items. No. So let's go back away from the giants. And towards the aged feather. Because we're done here. Okay, 2 memories done so far. There's still a few memories to go. Let's rest. We can also level up, I think. Yeah, we have a lot, quite a lot of other souls. But let's go for the other giant memory first, which is here, in the place unbeknownst. That's behind the King's Gate. That's after, and the King's Gate is after the door that you unlock with the tree dropped by the last giant. And here we can go into the 3rd giant's memory, which will be a short one, I think. The memory of Jay. Be wary of rolling head. Head to head, therefore be wary of rolling. Why shouldn't we roll? Why should we ever not roll? Poor soul, but not a giant soul here. Okay, they won the fight. Bombardment comes in. Where's the trigger? Look at the statue in the background. Be wary of head and rolling. Killing one of these guys off. We can now go, for example, towards here to look at items. Bonfire aesthetic. We're safe here. I don't think he can come after us here. Okay, it just bombarded. We see one big giant with a sword, which is the giant lord. What? As you all know, I'm really liking to... Oh! Backswing. I'm really liking to stay with the feet of enemies that suddenly have better tracking than the dragon's feet. While the dragon can surely look yeah, I mean, these giants don't even have a face to look around. Try this backswing again. The hitbox of when the foot comes down is way too big and it's way too tracking for my taste. I got hit by something that I didn't see. So I'm drinking to stay at full health. That's his backswing again, and it has a second foreswing after the backswing, and that's the Giant Lord dead. We get the Giant Lord's soul and the Giant's kinship. And the fire seed, 120k, so about 100k souls. That's where the soul of the giant is from the ending. There's a secret ahead. I don't think so. And we're getting the soul of a giant and can go out again. That easy. So let's read upon all the items that we just got. The fifth soul of giant, that's the last one we can find. Giant Lord soul, there it is. Vendrick crossed the seas, took prisoner the giants and brought them back to his castle, clapped in irons. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could be seen to grow darker with each passing day. He is the Giant Lord who conquered Drangleic. And we also got the Giant Kinship, which should be under these items. Grants access to the throne room beneath the castle. Each king has his rightful throne, which is the Giant Lord in this case. And when he sits upon it, he sees what he chooses to see, or perhaps it is the throne which shows the king only what he wants. The flames roar, but will soon begin to fade, and only a worthy heir might burnish their light. What is it, truly, a claimant of the throne could desire? So when Vendrick wanted to claim the throne, he couldn't, because he didn't have the thing that said that he was the true king, because the Giant Lord had it. And the Giant Lord came to Drangleic, and Vendrick could have vanquished him and killed him and got the thing. But someone from the future traveled into the past and stole it away from him. And thus he could never become the true king. And that's the story of what happened. No, that's the wrong one. I wanted to travel towards the Cardinal Tower, because I want to go into the first memory again. You will join me once I'm there. And we're back at the memory of Vamar, where we want to speak to Captain Drummond again.
Take these. I think you may just need them.
We get
Don't
the
ask me
Drangleic
why.
helm.
I just do.
Achievement unlocked, Holder of the Fort.
Be gone with you. Be gone.
And we got the Drangleic helm, which was the last part of the set that was missing of the Drangleic set. And it wasn't on his body in the future because we took it from the past. The helm was proof of King Vendrick's trust and honor until his transfiguration. Let's put on full Drangleic. Which we could, and see how Captain Drummond looked with his helm. That's nice. Actually, that works pretty well, but I'm re-equipping Vanguard's set because it's just way better. Straight offers the Repel Hex, which requires a lot of faith and int. For a brief moment, no damage can be inflicted. The Hexer Gilea took no apprentice, and it is unclear how his spells were passed down. It's even possible that hexes originated from another source altogether, like the giants. And upgrading the Dark Pyromancy Flame twice more. It is now +8.
I'm always
And
here.
we should really try out how good it is. It definitely is better with better on striking damage, but apparently the scaling is still worse of both the S scalings. But I'll choose a point to try to use both Pyromancy Flames against the same enemy, so to see how much damage we're doing. And we might have surpassed the normal one, or it will be with the next upgrade. I know that if you're hollowed, it gets strengthened, and I'm always hollowed, so that's a good thing.
It seems that we must now part. Why now? I don't see how it should matter. Just because I'm a cat?
And that's what the cat has to say to completing the main quest, basically. So now I can just go into the throne room and defeat the final boss if I want to. But that's not what I want to. We want to reinfuse the Drangleic sword further, so +4 with 4 Twinkling Titanite. And +5 with 5 Twinkling Titanite. Costing us a total of 9, 12, 16 Titanite, Twinkling Titanite, and we have 16 left for one other weapon if we want to.
I'll be around.
But still, to duel with that thing, we need to level up Dex first, 2 times.
There until
So 2 points into Dex and 1 point into Wit because it will weigh heavier than the other. Oh wait, we still haven't reached the strength we need. We need 38 strength to do a Wit. So 1 Wit, 1 strength, 1 Dex. I'm an idiot. I have souls. Yet another 90k souls lying around as heart souls. Strength, Dex, and Wit again. We should now be able to duel weird with the Drangleic sword. Let us check if that is true. So it's 189 plus 58, and the old sword was 157 plus 52, so it's definitely better. And I assume we'll be going with both magic swords. Okay, it's heavier, thus requiring more stamina. I mean, it's still 3 swings. That's the moveset of just the great sword. With the stab that I really like. Yeah. Okay. That's the guard break. I want to do a dual weird jump attack. Oh no, that's only the left weapon. Okay. Things that I should have learned long ago. Okay. We need more endurance. So, we've seen the 3 giant memories, but we have still time left in this episode, so I'm going to go to show off the other 2 memories that you can access. So first up, we're gonna travel to... She's not the travel. Travel to the Brightstone Cuffed Zeldora, more specifically Lower Brightstone Cuff Bonfire, because we need to return to Duke Dear Freya's room. And I'm running there off screen. And fittingly to the thing that, to the realization that it was a dragon that gave us the ability to go into memories, we go to the corpse of a dragon, which we can examine also to enter his memory. Which is Dragon memories. We cannot reside here for too long. But this looks a bit like Thief's boss fight arena, just a tiny bit. But here we have it. The dragon. Which we can also just examine. For the ancient dragon soul. And a way back out. We'll be reading the ancient dragon soul in a second, but you might have noticed that we didn't get the boss soul from when we defeated the ancient dragon. And here it is, soul of the great ancient dragon that stands magnificently deep within the shrine. It lies there, but whatever. This, at least when it awaits you. This powerful being stands and waits for whoever may visit him. Use the dragon soul, etc. Okay, so it's time again to go to both boss soul traders to learn what the soul has to offer. Ornifex gives us the curved dragon greatsword, forged from the soul of the ancient dragon. In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog, a land of great crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. That basically tells us nothing, just that it starts with S-dex scaling, which is a curved greatsword. I don't know if they work well with the Drangleic sword that I'm now using. Straight didn't have to offer anything, so we're traveling towards the next memory that I want to inspect, near the undead ditch bonfire in the undead catacombs. No, undead crypt it's called in this game. How is it called in this game? Undead Crypt. And through the Undead Crypt, past all the annoying enemies, we had that room where King Vendrick was running around, doing nothing, being hollowed as he is. But we can talk to his armor that he shed. And there is the king.
Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. I am Vendrick, ruler of Drangleic. As flame rises, so does it fade. Such is the way of things. Do you intend to link the fire? Then you must first take the throne. Prove your worth. Find the ancient crowns. Seek adversity, and they will be yours. And your wishes granted. And your wishes.
So my wishes will be granted if we seek the crowns before ascending the king. What he is speaking about is not the main game, it's the DLCs. The DLCs are all about the Forgotten Crowns. The Sunken Crown, the Crown of the Sunken King, the Crown of the Ivory King, and the Crown of the Old Iron King are the names of the 3 DLCs, which are all in all called the Lost Crowns. And that's what's he basically hinting at. But also here we have him, walking around, unscathed so far. And we had that item in our inventory, that Soul of a Giant. With the question is, will the giant's resentment for the king be pacified in death or only emboldened? And we know that it is only emboldened, because each of these Soul of a Giants gives us double damage multiplicatively against the boss. So we're doing 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 times the damage against the boss. That's the way it is. Calculation wise, it works the other way around. His defense was divided by 32 by us having those 5 things with us. And thus we have a chance against him. You can beat him with no giant souls or only 1, but having 5 drastically reduces the time you need for this fight by 32. By the factor of 32, that is. So, we're gonna begin our next episode by slaying the old king, and thus having then only 2 bosses from the main game left, and 1 boss from the Scholar of the First Sin Edition, and the 9 DLC bosses. So, we're gonna take care of Vendrick tomorrow. Look forward to that. Have a nice day.